what's in here. The Cincinnati guys, you might get a kick out of that's a Crosley refrigerator.
A what?
Crosley, there's an old Crosley field for the Reds. Paul Crosby, WLW.
Open it?
Sure, it works.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Is this from the last people that were here?
We're not sure. It's been here for years. That is from that probably a 60-year-old refrigerator.
Wow. Okay, so
It
don't
works, the newer one doesn't.
eat or drink out of that refrigerator.
Yeah. That one, while you're at, that keeps things cool.
Oh, wow.
That is an awesome refrigerator.
Kitchen, this is the butler's pantry.
Cool.
We're good.
That door's full of heavy. What? It's got a good swing to it.
Solid.
Head back toward through. And you're now getting into the area that's heated.
Wow. Big difference.
Big
This
difference.
is the dining room.
Were these the residents here?
They're the children of the building, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And there's two rooms back here.
This, I see the worker again. She's right here.
Same female?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well, from which one? Upstairs, downstairs?
I'm getting towards the one downstairs.
Okay. Kitchen area. Oh, heat. I'm sorry.
I'm actually picking the guy up again.
Dumbbell waiter.
Goes right through there.
Goes right through, yeah. It's like they would cook, put it here, and
This
they'll take it from here and
They had. You can see the dishes sitting here. You definitely see the worker, the female worker. I think it's the one downstairs.
There's a residual in here. There's a woman here. She's the sickest column. She's very stern.
Well, picking up a lot of residual.
mm-hmm.
Kids, on the other hand, I think they knew we were here.
Right, because you said the girl was scared.
Right, they're following us.
Okay.
So the girl knew they know right.
Okay.
Were there like housekeepers or a family of the housekeepers that live on the? Is there like a third floor?
Yes. No, there's a second in the attic.
I see a woman with a couple kids around a smaller table here, but they don't feel like they belong anywhere else. It feels like they're children of a housekeeper.
Hmm.
The lady of the house, I think, wasn't always so kind. So I get a real abrupt. I think this woman that's in here is showing me that she was abrupt. She has very tight curled salt and pepper hair.
Mm-hmm.
Very. She looks very wealthy. Dressed. This feels like 20s, 1920s.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you know your place. You know, I feel like I should be back here if I'm her, obviously.
That sad woman following them. She's again here with me. So I don't know if she's one of the workers. But I'm getting the feeling she's not one of the workers.
Okay. Why she said?
I don't know, that's just good. it's that sad feeling like I had downstairs. I just want to stop and I want to go over in a corner and cry.
This feels like a male-dominated room. In this study.
You need a flashlight or anything,
I think I just heard like a woman say head.
Gary?
Oh.
You need a flashlight?
No. The lights were shooting. The lights were
I was like, we shut the door.
It feels like I'm at a desk right here. Cigar smoke. Also feels like a viewing here almost too. Like there was a casket here. Let's see what's over here. Is this a bookcase or a
That is a Christmas tree.
what's behind it? Just
Is there a ladder?
Yeah.
just quite a bit back to me further back. This definitely feels like an office. Study. It feels like this is where some of the cigar smoke came up. There was a couch and big leather chairs in here. And maybe private meetings in here, an office in there.
Picking up another, it's a gentleman. I think he's the man of the house. He's the man of the house. You can see through his nice black pants, his black jacket. You can tell he's the man of the house the way he's dressed and the way he carries himself.
Right.
Hair wise, very nice cap. Looks like an older man. So it's not, I was gonna say blonde, but I'm also gonna say gray. Okay, looks an older gentleman. Not picking up. Well, he's not really older.
40s, 50s.
He's
Okay.
over 50. I could definitely pick up that he's over 50.
Okay.
He is not skinny, medium built, bigger than you.
Okay, so basically I'm like 180, 190, so he's in his two.
He's at least two.
225.
Right. I mean, he's not that.
He's built.
He's built. And
Right.
something to do with legal.
Legal.
Legal. His job title is something to do in the legal field. He's a very important guy.
Okay.
The man of the house. Was he something to do in the legal field? He was a very.
Oh, that's
You
Bill.
guys didn't get any, so they didn't get any history before they started?
No.
No. There
No.
are two,
You guys
there are,
actually-
The
there are
majority
two
of us
lawyers,
did.
there are two lawyers
okay.
that lived here.
He was the only
As
one.
you said, yeah, we
My
had
dad
two
was the
lawyers.
second
I
in our
look at
family.
it.
I picked up, the one I picked up, you could tell he was a very important guy.
So everybody's
I told him he
dry.
was
Yeah,
something
we're
to do in the
all dry.
legal
We're all
field. But I picked up that he was,
That's a first.
he's not a skinny guy, he's not a real big guy, he's color guy.
I put money in your bag.
I saw him in his black pants, his black jacket.
Put some money in your bag.
His hair was, I was gonna say dirty blonde, but it could be also grayish color, because I was picking up late 40s.
Yeah, that sounds like Dean Talbot.
Okay, Dean Talbot. He would have been, that's the second
Yeah.
people that owned this
Yeah,
house.
don't worry about it. You know
And
I'm
he
gonna put
was,
it back in there
he's a
later.
lawyer.
What you looking for?
Money, I gave him some money.
Oh.
So, yeah.
And he was
Yeah,
city
you pick it up.
attorney, so he probably thought he was important.
You know what?
Yeah, that's what I was picking up. He
Well,
was a
and the
real big, he was real
Yeah.
important
And
guy.
they were rich.
That's the kind of person he was gonna be
Yeah,
like,
they were
I'm
rich,
really
so-
important
That's Dean.
on that.
Okay.
I picked him up actually in the dining room.
That's, we're picking them up kind of like in that little area.
Yeah, I got him in the dining room
Would
part.
they have been like, keeping up with the Joneses, very interested in?
The Talbots?
Yeah.
Was
Oh, way
the
more. He was
upstairs
really a
part
socialite.
turned into like a
Okay.
two-family house
That's
at
what
one
I
time? Was this turned into like two-family?
Oh my.
Are you-
Well,
what-
are
no,
you
wait,
really-
wait, wait, wait,
really?
wait, what did you say?
Did she, was this two families at one time? Yes.
When you
Dean's-
come back from writing, we'll tell you the
Well,
story.
can I, Dean's mother lived here. Actually, the Gill sold it to Ava, but Dean's mother and Dean's wife took it along.
And that's why.
That's why we have the wall to nowhere, the stairway to nowhere.
In the
Once you
one
look
main
upstairs-
If you like what we're doing here at Epoch Paranormal, take a moment and hit that subscribe button so you can get all of our new videos as they come out.
Okay, so first floor. Go for it. Either did Jen?
Well, when I walked in, I know Dave and I were talking about this little area here. I had immediate balance issues.
Balance issue?
Mhm. There was one point, I thought it was the parlor, but it turns out it's the, what did you call it?
What, the sitting room over
The
there?
sitting room. When I looked out the window out there, I was looking out by the tree, and I could see like one of those white ornate benches out by the tree. I kind of got the sense that they might have, that was probably a meeting place out there, or talk to the neighbors, maybe watch the kids play. But the thing that was kind of overall in the house, and I think it was when we were out in that area, is that we got that the owner, very proud of this house. It's a showpiece. It's.
It is.
I know I mentioned possibly new money. You show it off like it's, a big deal and kind of flashy versus, with old money, sometimes they're a little bit more reserved.
New money, what do you mean by new money? I don't know.
Like if you ever watched the movie Titanic,
Yeah.
and, Molly,
Mhm.
she was new money, kind of like that attitude, like kind of a little bit more showy, where
Oh, I
old money
see.
tends to be a little bit more reserved and a little bit
I
more
see.
stiff.
Okay.
So there was, I think, at times that they kind of had that attitude like they were new money. They
Okay.
might have been old money, but they kind of acted more showy.
Okay. That's cool. That's wonderful.
And it looks that way through the house too.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact, just this, the architecture is the only one like this.
The main thing I picked up, the balance issue, the major energy, especially right there in your stairwell. You could just walk over there and feel the difference with the energy around you. But I actually picked up like a bride standing at the top where it rounds off.
Mhm.
Like I was telling Robert, she was, the dress wise, it was early, anywhere between the 30s through the 50s, possible.
You're saying her dress style?
Yeah, like the dress style.
So that couldn't be Gill's at all.
But the bride, the woman that was there was actually somewhere she was 30. She was in her 30s, that's what I was picking up, she was in her 30s. Dress style, I mean, I could be wrong on the dress periods because I'm terrible on fashion, but
So.
I definitely picked up a bride, she was very happy. It wasn't like a style veil that we would wear, it was like something was just on top of her head, like. But she was very pretty and she knew it.
Could it be like a hat gown?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like as I would wear it, as I would call it, it's like one of those little things you just put on top of your head.
Yeah. kind of dainty.
Yeah.
Dave, do you have anything to add? Otherwise, we'll move to the second floor.
Actually,
Oh, there's more.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
This room, I get the impression, and I don't know what was in this little area right here. The first thing I got was a beautiful buffet. But then the more I thought about it, I really felt throughout the entire journey that there were definite boundaries between the servants, whoever worked in the house. And I felt that that's where they stood when there was grand dinners in here. And they really took direction from the man in the house who
Right.
I sat over here.
And that's what I picked up. I told Robert I picked up the man in the house, especially in this room. He was probably late 40s, maybe 50s. He was wearing something, I saw him in his black, basically his black suit, his black pants, his black jacket. He knew he was somebody important. He gave me the figure that he was something to do with the law.
The law?
The law. He was, first thing actually I came out lawyer, but then I said something to do in the law wise.
That would have to be, well, it could be Talbot's or Heskey's. Both Dean Talbot and Phil Heskey were lawyers. Whoever Gill was not.
We never came across as a lawyer.
No, so I think it'd be Talbot.
The one, like I said, the one he was medium built. He wasn't he wasn't definitely thin. He wasn't really big, and tall was maybe 5 something in the 5. He wasn't definitely not 5'7". So
He was shorter.
Yeah, he was a lot shorter. So, but he knew he just gave that impression of like, I'm the man.
Small man syndrome, what they call that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
belly.
He gave me this and they're like, I'm the man, you do not mess with me.
Okay.
We don't know, I know it could be any, I mean, it
Okay.
could be anybody that lives here.
Yeah. Is there anything, is that it for first floor, or?
First floor was it?
Well, you said there was a worker.
Yeah, I picked up the female worker in the kitchen.
Female worker?
Yeah, the female worker in the kitchen, but I also think it's that she has something to do with the basement too, so.
We'll get to that.
So that was a psychic medium walk from the first floor. You can start to see that a lot of things are coming together, and a lot of the spirits within the home seem to travel around the home. The psychic mediums are able to show you which ones are sort of the residual inhabitants of the home, and which ones are your intelligent spirits. You know, the big difference between the ghost and spirits. Another thing we've noticed is that the historians have been able to verify some of the things the psychics are talking about. You know, period clothing that they're wearing. And they can also deny and say, hey, we just don't have evidence or historical evidence to back up what you're looking at. So when those things start to come around, you have to make a decision. Is it something legitimate or is it something that you have to dismiss?